Every single data visualization out there is competing for one incredibly scarce resource, and that's human attention. You can have a chart filled with perfectly accurate data, but if the viewer has to work too hard to process it visually, well, that visualization has completely failed at its most basic job. So, let's dive into this explainer. Here at Data Science Bites, our goal is to translate the deep, complex concepts of connected intelligence into small, easily understandable units of knowledge. We're here to help you craft data that speaks clearly and directly to the human brain. Which really brings us to our core problem today. You might be wondering, how exactly does human visual perception influence whether a data visualization is effortless or totally frustrating to understand? That's the exact puzzle we're going to solve right now. Here's our roadmap for the journey. We'll be exploring 4 fundamental psychological concepts: cognitive load, pre-attentive attributes, visual encoding, and Gestalt principles. Let's get right into it. Section 1, the competition for attention. I want you to imagine, just for a second, opening a dashboard packed with 15 different charts, 20 colors, overlapping legends, and incredibly dense labels. Sure, technically, all of that information might be useful, but visually, the viewer has to struggle to figure out where to look, what actually matters, and how it all connects. The contrast here is absolutely stark. High cognitive load completely clutters the screen, scattering your focus and demanding immense mental effort just to decode the basics. But look at what an optimal visual hierarchy does. It changes everything. Information groups naturally, creating one clear focal point, while clean negative space guides the eye effortlessly. The totally crucial concept here is cognitive load. It is simply the amount of mental effort required to process information. Good visualization design systematically reduces this unnecessary load, stripping away all that clutter to emphasize exactly what matters most. Moving on to Section 2, reducing cognitive load. Let's see how this builds into an actual solution. How can we intentionally direct the human eye to make processing data feel effortless? The secret weapon is what we call pre-attentive attributes. These are visual properties our brains detect almost immediately, often within a few hundred milliseconds, way before we even engage in conscious thought. Our visual system processes these unique signals completely automatically. We actually have this amazing little toolkit of properties at our disposal: color, size, position, orientation, shape, and motion. If you have one critical result in your data, just changing its color or increasing its size instantly establishes a visual hierarchy. It literally forces the viewer's focus right where you want it. Let's test this mental model out right now. Try to spot the one orange circle among the 50 gray circles. Boom! You probably noticed that contrasting orange circle instantly. You didn't consciously sit there and examine all 50 gray objects one by one, right? Your brain effortlessly detected the difference for you. That is a pre-attentive attribute doing the heavy lifting. But we definitely have to be careful, which brings us to Section 3, the emphasis misconception. There's this really widespread, yet totally incorrect, belief that adding more colors, bolder labels, or just extra emphasis everywhere automatically makes a chart more informative. The reality is captured perfectly by this quote: when everything is emphasized, nothing is emphasized. Seriously, if every single bar on your chart has a different bright color and every single label is bolded, your visualization no longer has a clear focal point. Excessive emphasis just destroys clarity and creates massive visual clutter. All right, let's jump to Section 4, visual encoding and Gestalt. We need to look at how the human brain naturally compares different types of visual encodings when looking at data. Take a look at this bar chart. Human perception is incredibly precise at judging position along a common scale. Because these shapes all start at the exact same baseline, your brain processes their relative lengths super fast and with remarkably high accuracy. Now contrast that precision with what happens when we use angles, like in this donut chart, or area, like in a bubble or 3D chart. While area and complex angles might look visually striking, the human eye actually really struggles to measure them accurately. Figuring out if one segment is exactly twice the size of another is way harder here than just comparing 2 flat bars. This means you should always choose your visual encodings based on how accurately our visual system can actually interpret them. On top of that, our eyes naturally hunt for patterns, a behavior explained by Gestalt principles. These are rules of visual perception, dictating that objects placed close together or sharing visual traits naturally appear related to us. By simply grouping elements, you create a super powerful visual connection without needing heavy borders or dense labels everywhere. Let's wrap this all up in Section 5, Designing for the Eye. Time to bring all these psychological concepts together into actionable steps you can actually use. Here is the sequence you're going to want to remember. 1. What to do. Reduce cognitive load so that information is actually easier to see. 2. How to do it. Use those pre-attentive attributes selectively to create a clear visual hierarchy. And 3. When to apply this. Choose encodings that align perfectly with natural human visual comparison. At the end of the day, a visualization shouldn't just throw information on a screen. It should make the really important information impossible to miss. Effective visualization begins long before anyone interprets a single number. It begins with understanding exactly how people see. So, the next time you design or analyze a dashboard, ask yourself, are you just plotting data, or are you actually designing for the human eye?